My fiancée demanded a break, then ghosted me for weeks while flaunting her rekindled romance with her ex. I did nothing. Then, when she finally called saying the break is over, I replied, "So is this relationship." She was frantically insisting the break had rules I didn't follow. Original post 32M was engaged to Amanda, 29F, or so I thought. This whole situation is a proper puzzle. It kicked off about 6 weeks back. Together 4 years, engaged for 1. Wedding plans were inching along. Amanda seemed edgy, but I chalked it up to pre-wedding jitters. We were due to check out a venue that Saturday. Friday night, she drops the bomb. "Jason, I think I need a break." A break? From wedding stuff? Work? Playing innocent, hoping it wasn't us. From us, just a small one, to clear my head, get perspective before, the big leap. Red flags waving furiously. A break is usually code for I want to sample someone else but keep you as my backup. But I kept my cool. Me okay, if that's what you need, how long are we talking? Not long, a few weeks. I just need space, no contact, crucial for me to be alone with my thoughts. No contact. Got it. My gut clenched but I nodded. All right, Amanda, if you need space and no contact, I'll respect that. She looked almost relieved I didn't argue, packed a bag, said she'd crash with her sister, Laura. A peck on the cheek. Then, just like that, gone. The first week was terrible, absolute radio silence. As requested, I replayed everything, wondering where I'd messed up. Standard self-blame game. Then, about 10 days into this break, I'm scrolling Insta. Amanda's not a big poster, but Laura, chronic oversharer. And there it was, Laura's story. Beach bar, cocktails, sunsets, and Amanda, beaming, arm cozily around Kevin, 30M-ish. Her college ex, the one she swore was ancient history. A fun chapter, definitely closed. My stomach plunged. Space to clear her head was apparently a tropical jaunt with Kevin. The no contact was purely for me, so I wouldn't mess up her romantic reunion. The sheer, blatant disrespect. Using our break as a hall pass. A flash of pure rage. Then, a colder, sharper thought took over. Okay, you want no contact while you figure things out with him? Fine, granted. Our apartment? My name. Always has been. She moved in 2 years ago. That venue? I dropped a $2,000 non-refundable deposit. My savings. The caterer? Another $1,500. Also mine. That high-end Breville barista touch espresso machine she insisted we needed? Around $1,000. My credit card. A joint engagement gift, supposedly, but guess who paid? I already considered that machine mine, regardless of her input. I didn't explode. Just started taking mental notes and making a few quiet calls. The apartment, my space. Her key was an issue easily solved. The venue caterer, called both. Wedding off, forfeited the deposits. Stung, but better than throwing more good money after bad. Got email confirmations. The ring, she still had it. My grandmother's ring. Hugely sentimental, beyond its cash value. That was a priority. I didn't text, didn't call, honored her no contact to the letter, just waited, and gathered my documents, my resolve. Let her enjoy her break. About 4 weeks after she vanished, my phone rings. Unknown number. Had a feeling. Update 1. Yep, it was Amanda. Calling from a burner, I guess, since she probably figured I'd ignore her real number after the ghosting and the Insta fame with Kevin. Smooth. Me hello? Amanda, all breezy and cheerful. Jason, hi. So good news. The break is over. I've had a good think and I'm ready to come home and get back to us. The sheer unadulterated audacity. I almost choked. Me, calm, level. Oh, is it? Interesting. Because while your break might be over, Amanda, so is this relationship. Dead silence. I could practically hear the cogs whirring and grinding in her head. Amanda. What? Jason, what are you on about? Don't be like that. The break had rules. We said a few weeks. It's been a few weeks. Me. The rules were no contact, so you could clear your head. Which you did, on a beach with Kevin. I saw Laura's Instagram. Looked like you two had a fantastic time. More silence. Then a sputtering noise. Amanda. That was nothing. Kevin was just around. Laura invited him. It wasn't like that. We just talked. You're blowing this totally out of proportion. The break was about us, for me to get clarity for us. The entitlement was already bubbling to the surface. She genuinely believed she could just stroll back in. Me. Amanda, you asked for no contact. You vacationed with your ex? Did you think I wouldn't find out? You made your choice. The relationship is over. I've already canceled the venue and caterer. Voice cracking, panic setting in. You canceled them? Without even talking to me? Jason, we put down deposits. That was our money. Actually, Amanda, that was my money. Both deposits came from my savings. And yes, canceled. No wedding. But my stuff is at the apartment. My clothes, my Breville. Ah, the espresso machine. Knew it. Me, yes, your belongings are here. You can arrange a time to pick them up. Text me a day and time that works this week. I'll have them packed by the door. The Breville, however, is staying. It was bought on my card and it's mine. You won't be coming any further than the entryway for your other things. Amanda, you can't just kick me out. We live together. And the ring, Jason? The ring. You can't just end an engagement like this. There are protocols. The apartment is solely in my name, Amanda. You lived here with me. As for the ring, yes, let's discuss that. It's my grandmother's. I expect it back when you retrieve your things. You're being an absolute monster. This isn't fair. I needed that break. You're supposed to be understanding. You didn't follow the rules. You were supposed to wait for me. I waited, and I saw your choice during your break. The only rule you followed was no contact with Jason. The rest was clearly open season for you. Text me a time for your stuff. Goodbye, Amanda. Hung up, hands shaking, not fear, adrenaline maybe? The sheer nerve of her expecting me to just roll over and play dead. A couple of hours later, a text. Not Amanda, Laura. Laura, Jason, Amanda is a wreck. You've completely misunderstood everything. Kevin was a blip, a moment of contusion. She loves you. You need to actually talk to her. Also, she needs her car keys. They were in the purse she left. Her car keys? Her little Fiat 500, a gift from Mummy and Daddy, was parked in my building's garage, a spot I pay extra for. My reply to Laura, Amanda can get her keys with her other belongings. I'm not discussing this with you, Laura. She can text me herself. Blocked Laura's new number. Next day, Amanda finally texts, I need my things. Sunday 2 p.m. and I still expect the espresso machine. I picked it out. It's as much mine as yours. Still delusional about the Breville. No please, no apology. Just pure unadulterated demand. Sunday. This should be interesting. The locks on my apartment are being changed Saturday morning, just in case. Update 2 Sunday was a real circus. As expected, 2 p.m. hits. Knock at the door. I'd spent Saturday morning getting the locks changed, best $200 ever, and the afternoon meticulously boxing every single item that was solely Amanda's. Clothes, shoes, a metric ton of makeup, half-empty toiletries, her knickknacks. Her car keys were placed right on top of the first box. The Breville was on my kitchen counter, where it always was, and definitely not packed. All her actual belongings were piled near the front door. I open up, not just Amanda. Oh no, she brought the cavalry. Laura, the Insta reporter, and their mom, Carol, 50s. Carol, who always gave me the side-eye but buttered me up when I was footing bills. Amanda looks like she's been dragged through a hedge backwards. Puffy eyes, but a defiant scowl. Laura's radiating fury. Carol immediately slips into concerned matriarch mode. Carol, Jason, dear, Amanda mentioned a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can smooth this over. She just needed a tiny breather. Carol, no misunderstanding. Amanda took her breather with her ex on a tropical island after demanding no contact. Engagement's off. Relationship's over. Her belongings are packed by the door. I waved at the mountain of boxes. Her car keys are on the top box there. Amanda, eyes darting to the boxes, then passed me to the kitchen counter where the Breville sat. Where's the Breville? You said you packed my things. I told you I picked that out. It's ours. Me, I packed your things, Amanda. The Breville was a gift, to us, yes, but paid for on my card and it stays with me in my apartment. Consider the coffees you had your share. You can't do that. That's basically stealing. She loves that machine. Not stealing if it's mine in my apartment. Take the rest of your actual belongings. Jason, this is hardly appropriate behavior. After 4 years, Amanda's been terribly distressed by your coldness, and changing the locks, so unnecessary. Me, changing locks on my own apartment after my fiancée ghosted me for her ex, seemed pretty necessary. Now, are you taking this stuff or not? I have things to do. Amanda finally finds her voice, trembling with rage. Where's the ring, Jason? You said you wanted it? Gonna pawn it for your new locks? No, Amanda, I'm putting it back in its box where it belongs. The ring, please. I held out my hand. She made a big show of unclipping it from a chain. Actually wearing it. The nerve, practically chucked it at me. I caught it. Amanda, you'll regret this, Jason. Kevin actually gets me. He wouldn't pull this kind of stunt. Good for Kevin. Maybe he'll buy you a new Breville. Now, please take your things. 1 hour. I'll be in the back. They started grabbing boxes. Lots of muttered insults. Amanda kept trying to pick fights. My expensive skincare isn't even packed right. This stuff costs a fortune. Me, from the other room, should have taken it to the beach with Kevin. He's such a bore. Always said he was too dull for you, Amanda. Carol, surprisingly, was quiet, mostly sighing and shooting daggers at me. Then, the dirty trick. Amanda suddenly remembers some valuable heirloom jewelry her grandmother gave her that she thinks she might have left in my sock drawer, demands to come in and search. Me? Nope, not happening. Anything truly valuable you'd have taken on your break. I packed everything I found that was yours. If it's not in those boxes, it's not here. I'm calling the cops. You're stealing from me. Fumbled for her phone. Go ahead. Explain you left alleged valuables in your ex's apartment after you ditched the engagement for another guy, and now he won't let you ransack his bedroom. See how that goes. She glared but didn't call. Carol finally intervened. Girls, let's just get this over with. He's clearly not budging. A hint of wariness? They finally hauled the last box out, took the full hour with much huffing. As they left, Amanda got in a parting shot. Amanda, you're gonna be so lonely, Jason. You threw away everything for a stupid Instagram post. Me no, Amanda. I threw it away because you betrayed me and then expected a thank you. Goodbye. Closed the door, double-locked it. A wave of emptiness, then huge relief. Done. Or so I hoped. Yesterday, a letter. From a lawyer. Amanda seeking compensation. Emotional distress, shared assets. What shared assets? The $1,000 for the Breville and $3,500 for the non-refundable wedding deposits she claims were joint marital funds. Her claim about the deposits is particularly galling, given she was the one who caused the wedding to be canceled by her actions, and I was the one who paid them. The entitlement is off the charts. She wrecks the relationship, runs off, then wants me to pay her. This isn't over. It's war. And I'm ready. Sent the letter to my legal guy. He actually laughed out loud. Final update. It's been a few months. The dust has settled, along with Amanda's laughable legal threats. Time for the final chapter of this saga. Amanda's lawyer actually tried to play hardball. Sent a few more aggressive letters. My guy, bless his cynical, methodical soul, dismantled every single claim. Emotional distress. He pointed out Amanda initiated the break. Amanda cavorted with her ex. Amanda broke the no contact with demands. If anyone had distress, it was me. Shared assets deposits / Breville. My lawyer sent copies of my bank statements showing the deposits came from my pre-existing individual account. Credit card statement for the Breville, also solely mine. He politely noted, shared assets usually involve actual shared finances, which we never had. Thank goodness for my paranoia. He also highlighted that the financial loss from the deposits was a direct consequence of her actions leading to the wedding cancellation. The rules of the break. Her lawyer argued I violated the spirit of the break. My lawyer's reply was gold. The spirit of the break appeared to involve your client vacationing with another man while expecting our client to remain ignorant. Our client simply accepted the reality your client presented. Perfect. After a particularly pointed letter from my lawyer, hinting Amanda could be liable for my legal fees for a frivolous claim, her lawyer went radio silent. Heard through the grapevine. A mutual acquaintance who saw through Amanda's nonsense, that her lawyer told her she had zero case and risked paying my costs. The fallout for Amanda? Pretty significant. Kevin. Predictably, once the vacation glow faded and reality and Amanda's broke demanding self hit, he bailed. Wasn't keen on funding her lifestyle or her legal vendetta. Lasted about 2 weeks after she tried to move in. Living situation. Crashed with Laura. That imploded when Amanda expected Laura to be her ATM and therapist. Laura eventually kicked her out. Last I heard, Amanda swallowed her pride and moved back with her parents. Carol is reportedly deeply disappointed in Amanda for making such a mess. Oh, the irony. Finances. She's had to get an actual full-time job. The horror. No more relying on me. That $3,500 she wanted from me for deposits, she's now learning the value of earning it. The Breville. Pettiest, but most satisfying. The acquaintance said Amanda still whines about the Breville. Tried to get Carol to buy her a new one. Carol apparently told her to save up for it herself. As for me, first month was rough. Felt like an idiot, but anger turned to resolve. Those legal letters were stressful, but seeing them shut down was validating. The apartment feels like mine again. Got rid of her clutter. Repainted. It's lighter. My grandmother's ring is safe. The revenge wasn't dramatic. It was calm, methodical refusal to be played. Refusing to fund her bad choices. Refusing to let her paint me as the villain. She wanted a break and no contact? Fine. Permanent. Flaunted her ex? Fine. She dealt with that fallout alone. Entitled to my money, apartment, ring, even my espresso machine after stabbing me in the back? Absolutely not. Watching her entitlement crash into the wall of consequences was the real payoff. She genuinely believed she could have it all, send me the bill, and have me wait patiently. Her frantic whining that I didn't follow her rules for a break she used to cheat still baffles me. No contact from her or her clan since the lawyers shut them up. Bliss, dating casually, focusing on me. It's good. Amanda played a stupid game. She won a stupid prize. And honestly, that quiet apartment and the silence where her demands used to be, sweetest justice ever.